Alright, boys, welcome back to another 7 Deadly Sins Origin video. Last night was a pretty big night. We got confirmation for multiplayer, we got confirmation for time attack challenges with multiplayer, we got confirmation for single player time attack, which is the same thing basically. But if you want to see that, please check out the 27-minute video on the channel that dropped last night. It's a full gameplay of them doing it. I'll eventually go back and probably break it down tonight and upload that video tonight, so please do check it out. Anyways, today's video is all about this G-Star article that dropped on the Grand Cross forums, because remember, Grand Cross is the prequel and Origins is the sequel to Grand Cross. Anyways, some pretty interesting questions were asked here. I already posted some on the Twitter. If you do want to check that out instead, please go ahead. But yeah, let's get into this. So Netmarble conducted an interview with Open World RPG 7 Deadly Sins Origin at G-Star 23 on the 17th. 7 Deadly Sins Origins Open World RPG being developed based on the famous Japanese animation 7 Deadly Sins. It will cover an original parallel world story in which all the 7 Deadly Sins IPs, including 7 Deadly Sins characters, as well from the sequel, Force Horsemen of Acopolis appear. So they're just saying what I just said. It's just a parallel world. This won't affect your canon for Koa fans or 7 Deadly Sins fans. This is just a merger between two worlds, even though they're the same world already, but you get what I mean. So, and neither a prequel nor a sequel, but rather a middle of two works. Why did you add Origin? Composition type. Origin? I don't know what that means. Composition type. I'm stupid. So, Origin is the name of the prototype. We decided to make a game more suited to an open world than Grand Cross. I thought about changing the name, but I stuck it out and kept using Origin with the intention of making a game that was more like 7 Deadly Sins than 7 Deadly Sins. That's some, I didn't even read that before. That's crazy. He's basically saying, look, we're about to make the 7 Deadly Sins experience better than the author himself. Which, to be honest, we probably should take it. We should please take away that manga from Nakaba. No offense, please don't strike me down, but we probably should. Uh, the original was very popular, but I heard the story of the second half was disappointing. Do you feel pressure about the story? Oh wow, whoa, that's a huge statement. That's a huge question to ask. What? Kudu responds, there is pressure, and especially there is some pressure about the story being similar to the original, but I'm excited about the appearance of attractive characters. Okay. I think that was just error in translation, but that's interesting. So he acknowledged, he's like, hey man, second half of 7DS was kind of ass. And he's like, yo, I get it. But Netmarble hasn't missed once when it comes to like telling a decent story. Like if you actually pay attention to Ragnarok, the OC stuff is kind of interesting. But how does it compare to Genshin Impact? Oh, that's a structure. Although it looks similar, there are many differences in details since I haven't played many open world games in other genres. There are some things we don't do intentionally. I wanted I wanted to make the game I envisioned. That's a W man right there. He's like, yo, I have the opportunity to make a game how I want to make it. I'm cooking. He said, yo, hear me out. Fuck Genshin. Well, that's such a good attitude to have, because it's like when you're creating a game, you don't want to be the next Genshin. You want to be something better. You want to be you. You want to be yourself. That's a great mind when it comes to game development and life in general. You don't want to be the next LeBron. You don't want to be the next, you know, you get my example. The media evolution was good. What specific evolution did you receive? What is G-Star on site evolution? Uh, that's nothing. That's G-Star stuff. You said it was different in every detail, but I think the reason the demo version is being compared to Genshin Impact is because there's no different in content. Tower of Fantasy had a lot of multitasking elements, so I could feel the difference. What kind of content would there be? Wow, they don't care. They're like, yeah, we're gonna ask the hard questions. If you played a lot of JRPGs, you would know that JRPGs are similar. J-Star would demonstrate J-Star would demonstrate the dungeon multiplayer from the beginning of the design. I wanted it to be fun. I wanted it. Sorry, I just woke up. I wanted it to be fun for solo gamers and gamers playing together as well. I like playing games with friends, but some people don't like playing with strangers. So I made that. So I made it so that close gamers can play together. Okay, you can meet an unspecified number of gamers in certain cities, such as the Leones or the Ravens. We are thinking of how to meet each other, and we're preparing the server. I'm refreshed JRPGs and Pound Body because I played when I was young. Okay, that's cool. Did this at Tower of Fantasy though? He's like, yo, you guys have a lot of the same things. what's the difference compared to competing works. If you go into detail, it highlights a charm of character. There are 12 types of weapons, and it takes the effort of creating 3 characters for each character. So that sentence alone is saying like 1 Meliodas equals 3 Meliodases because he has 3 different type of weapons. That's kind of crazy. So there's like 3 versions of Melly off bat. There's 3 versions. Sorry, there's 3 versions of King off bat. There's 3 versions of Merlin. There's 3 versions of Tiora. 3 versions of Tristan. So at least we have confirmation that there is in total 12 weapon types, but it's just 1 character. That then becomes 3 different characters. I better not see anybody saying, "Oh, that's so gotcha, predatory." Like, I promise you, you could probably like just find the 1 weapon you want or pull for that 1 weapon and just stick with it and just work on another character. You don't need all 3 versions of Melee. You don't need. It's an open world game. You can beat every content. Like, I'm me personally, I'm going for everything, but you guys don't have to. So that's why I'm here. You know, you guys can watch me summon, watch me get shafted, watch me summon for the character itself, and then shafted for the weapon. Oh no, this is gonna be so bad. um, Adventure skills are also being developed to suit the open world to make the game more enjoyable. And fishing, crafting have been added. Pets and costumes are being developed so you can collect them within the game. We are developing it so you can have fun with drops such as getting a pet when fishing or collecting a costume for the character you want. Yeah, that's sick. So costumes confirmed. W. It would be nice to have a target function. What are the plans? You can change the target function in settings. We said the targeting that gamers can use. Confirm release long distance targeting may feel a bit inconvenient. We are considering how to compensate for this. Okay. In the original work, a popular character died in the final chapter. Is there any possibility of adding more to the structure? Whoop, I did not mean to look up the work structure. So there, spoiler alert, it's been years, guys. Please finish 7 Deadly Sins. Escanor died, so that's the popular character. At the first, we developed the same direction as Grand Cross. While developing it, I had doubts about whether it would be fun to watch the same scenes. I thought about how to provide a new experience. I saw Spider-Man. The blueprint. The blueprint. Spider-Man's the blueprint. My GoPro. I love Spider-Man, guys. You guys know this. Spider-Man in theater, and it reminded me of the multiverse. If you follow the original story, villages keep appearing, which is not an appropriate route for an open world. The route is being improved by my personal favorite character. Also died, but I created a synopsis so that I can recall it anytime the lake blow up by Escanor and Esteros. I created a scene where the lake existed beyond time and space. Wait. Also, Escanor and Esteros also created a scene where the lake existed beyond time and space through an artifact. As we announced at the start of the world, we showed that anything can happen in this world. Oh my god. In this world, even though there are even 7 deadly sins. Okay. Interesting. So he's saying, look, throw everything out the window, guys. Anything can happen. Anything will happen. Escanor is dead, but either way, he's alive in our timeline right now because stuff is happening. So, that's sick. I'm curious about the original author's reaction. He found it very interesting. He designed the character and even detailed character skills settings related to the original work. Wow, so he has a lot of input in this. He designed, remember, 1 character equals 3 characters technically, because weapons. So that's pretty interesting when it comes to this. So he's designing a lot of characters and skills. There's a lot of focus on combat skills, there's a lot of focus on combat skills, also change depending on the weapon. What late stage content utilizes? I'm making a collection type RPG. The most important thing is to obtain characters with the goods you collect. You can play with satisfaction once a team is formed is managed with integrated statistics. I think of 4 characters, 1 character depending on the character you have organized to play. Wait, depending on the character you have organized to play will change on your role will change. You can also play as a tank using survival skill support such as CC or recovery soloing, focus on wide area attacks with AoE, and then playing as a boss. In other MMO genres, you develop a single character, but I've been thinking about how to create my own character. I'm thinking about how roles will be emphasized in a multiplayer. Okay, he's not talking about actually creating a character, like the character itself. Like what kind of role can they play? Gamers enjoy games in variety of ways. I think if they want to enjoy overworld in a more diverse way, although it hasn't been shown current builds are also friendly. PvP? Oh, yes, yes, yes. Oh my god, I didn't read that. I didn't read that. I'm about to cry. No way. There's friendly PvP. Let's go, bro. Let's go. Holy shit. That's such a... Oh my god, why am I... Sorry, I'm just so tired. Oh my god, let's go, bro. I played launches and being able to play both as a tank and a support player. Dude, let's go. I was asking for this. I'm like, please. I made a tweet, bro. Stop. Do you want PvP? And look, I commented with the... I kind of do, but with friends right now. When it has my friend... And they called me a madman. They called me a fucking madman, bro. There's no way. Let's go. This is just subscribe. Subscribe now. You actually should subscribe. I am so good at what I do, guys. It's not even funny. Oh my god. It's supposed to be a seamless world with just the size. The size is 20 square kilometers. I'm American. Don't know what kilometers is really. I'm gonna be honest with you. So if you could tell me. Including up to specific, it's about 4 kilometers and 5 kilometers wide. It's getting bigger in the desert. Snow mountains are being developed in some areas to give feeling of seeing from afar. I think it'll be bigger when it's released. That's crazy. With our release plans, we are aiming to completion for next year. I'll take a beta next year. Netmarble, please give me a code. See what the speeds are during the content. How are you preparing? While developing Grandcast, we're also creating an original story. We have cooperated with Condensha, which is the publishing right. For a long time, we have built trust, so inspections and progression is quickly. It took a long time at first, but now it is fast. We have now sorted out our initially, which parts will take a long time. Okay. What is the direction of BM? Bad manners? What does BM mean? I don't know. The translation isn't telling me, so maybe I'm just... It is a gacha game. I'm thinking about how to make a friendly gacha game. I hope many people will enjoy it, and the exact plan is not established. Okay, so confirmed gacha game. Obviously, like Netmarble was not making a game of this caliber without having a way to make money back. Obviously, Netmarble, take my money, please. Overseas gamers talk about how Genshin are what are the specific differences. I haven't played many, you mentioned, but I don't know much the difference. Sorry, I am so tired. Much of there's a lot looked at the but I didn't like it intentionally. Rather, I go ideas while playing games. Rather, genres rather playing because we have other games. Yeah. Oh, excuse me. I am so sorry. We're gonna pause real quick. What is the IP range? Does Ragnarok from the novel or Grand Cross also appear? Structure. Use all the IPs you see. This was the direction from the beginning. You might be curious about the original story or collaboration, but I didn't have that in mind. I thought the original IP was the most important in implementing an open world. That's really cool. But I really do hope we see some OCs because that's some of the best parts of Grand Cross, in my opinion, is the OCs. Like Valenti, Lilia, Camilla. Any part of simultaneous release for the Western? The goal is simultaneous release. Yes, it has been, because why would Netmarble Global post a YouTube video with global text? Like, you get what I mean? Like, people, no offense, but some people are like really not it. So lastly, to say the gamers, it's been about 2 years since its release. There are many people awaiting. Also has been organized and will be refined and will feature create a good work way a little longer. So I hope you can trust and wait. But yeah, guys, wow, that was crazy. That's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe. More news should be coming out later this week. I don't know though, because on the schedule it says that they're redoing everything they just did. So like yesterday's event and then the one before that. But like I don't know if it's gonna be new footage, so there's really no point. Like I guess it's new footage for us to watch, but there's really no point. Either way, do leave a like and subscribe. Post notifications on, please. You'll be notified on everything. Follow the 7DS Origin News account if you want to be instantly updated, and then follow me just to follow me if you like me, of course. See you guys. Have a great day.